All right, everybody find your seat. I'm glad everybody could be here this morning. I'm Mr. Updegraff. This is digital media. I'm really happy that you guys have decided to take this class this year. Let's talk a little bit about what the class is. Number one, it's going to be the combination of graphic design skills mixed with a large dose of critical thinking skills, and I'm going to teach you guys some industry standard software. Specifically, we're going to be looking at Adobe's Creative Cloud, Photoshop, Illustrator, and InDesign, and a little bit of some web development stuff mixed in as well. Now, does anybody have any questions? Hey, Mr. Updegraff. So what happens if we, we get quarantined for COVID? Do we just like not do anything? That's a great question. What happens if during this year of COVID you get self-quarantined? Well, number one, you have to do your work. I have found some really great web tools that you can use to do really similar stuff to what we're doing here in class. It might not be exactly the Adobe products, but the skill set stuff is the same. You might be wondering, well, how are you supposed to learn it? Well, what I'm going to do is I send out instructional videos to you each morning to make sure that you know what we're doing here in class, and you can follow along with those at home on your Chromebook. Any other questions? I'm concerned about my grade. What should I do? Oh, you have concerns about your grade? Well, the easiest thing to do is talk to me about it. You can contact me via email. You can contact me before and after school. You can, drop by during your lunch. We can discuss any issue that you're having with your grade. And email is the easiest way to get in contact with me. Does anybody have any other questions? All right, guys, I'm looking forward to a great year. Let's go ahead and if you guys would go ahead and log into your Google Classroom, we're going to talk about how everything's arranged in there and get ready to go here. Thanks.
So what you're looking at here is the Google Classroom for digital media. In this case, you'll notice that there are a couple of resources under the stream, but most of our stuff happens under the classwork tab. You'll notice in this part that everything is divided up by week, and then inside of those weeks are the different assignments and materials that are necessary to complete those assignments. You'll notice something just a little bit different here under this week, where there's a tab that says remote lesson. In this case, we had several students out on self-quarantine, and I provided video instruction for them to complete that. In this case, this required new instruction, and we used a website that's very similar to Photoshop called Photopea that allowed us to complete that work in a remote setting. We've got stuff like this planned for the entire semester and for the entire year. You will notice that the next couple do not include this because students had come back and were completely in-person instruction. In the case that there is even an individual student missing, I will provide a video for that person to be able to work from home. If you have any questions, make sure that you reach out to me by email at Updegraff, updegraffe @husd4.org. Thanks.